This is a quick review of changes that are in ETF Trading Bandit version 2.0.225.0. So this week there have been a couple of updates, and the first update was to do with saving the layout of the grid. By default the grid looks like this, but you are able to reorder columns by clicking them and dragging them to the position that you want. So for instance, if you are only trading TPS, you might put TPS at the head of the list, and then you could see them first, and you might actually not even want to show any of the other columns at all, so you can actually delete columns as well. But previously what happened was if you closed the application down and brought the application back up, the columns would be reset to the default values. So your change only lasted for that one session. So now those changes are persisted, so next time you run the application you'll get the columns in the way that you have ordered them. If you need to reset the layout, you can go to the layout area of the menu and you'll find a restore layout button. And if you press this, everything will be put back to the way it was delivered. So no worries about messing things up. You can always get back to the default. Secondly, you'll notice that there is now a quick access toolbar. You can choose to show this above or below the main menu. You can choose to shrink the main menu if you want. And this is now where the show blank rows button is. Previously it was down here somewhere, but now it's in the quick access toolbar. If there are other actions you want to be having in quick access, then you can also put them in there too, and you do that by right clicking on the button. So you wanted to put the update list data button in there, you can say add to quick access toolbar. It will appear down here, and the buttons will be saved between runs too, so next time you run you'll have the buttons that are in there. So there's a couple of changes there. One of the bigger changes is the ability now to print this data. So you can see here I'm looking at a list of high probability trades that have been signaled as of the close on 2/24/2011, and you can see that the list is quite long, because I'm looking at a list here of 249, you can see down here 249 liquid ETFs. So previously you were not able to print this, and the only way to get a record of all of this data in the rich viewing of the summary screen was to take a screen snapshot. But of course if you've got a lot of data, that doesn't really work very well. So the big thing now is the ability in the layout tab also to print. So if I do print preview, you'll notice now you get another screen comes up with the ability to print this data. But as well as being able to print the data, you can also export it. So I can export it to, say, XLSX, which is an Excel document. I'll click OK. It will ask me for a location for this. That's fine where it is, documents. I'll replace the one I already created, and then I'll open it, and we'll see what that looks like in Excel. There we are. So now this data is all imported into Excel, and you can obviously use that just to keep a record of all of the signals that are coming along on a daily basis. So that is it. They're the main changes for this release. It does require you to update your program, which will happen automatically when you log in, but because of the nature of the changes, it is a forced update. It's required before you actually run the program again. So have fun with that, enjoy, and thanks for listening. Bye.